This Cap Nemo. I'm talking about the beauty in tobacco. Now, a while back, my friend had told me when he went to go smoke tobacco, like it was organic tobacco for the first time. Because when you see shamans, I be telling y'all that's what they smoke. They're not smoking weed, they're smoking tobacco. There's a reason why, I'm gonna tell you. Now, I'm not saying all shamans do, but the ones who deal with raw spirituality do. This is what I mean by that. He said, at first he was iffy on, just like me. I was like, tobacco, nigga, what? He was like, nah, I know. He was like, I know, but me too. But he was like, he saw a girl, and like the shaman, you ever seen the pipes? There's like a one pipe, and then there's the bowl, and then there's two pipes. He was like, the two pipe go in your nose, and the shaman just goes, and it blows into you, and it just like clears you out. And he said he saw that happen to the girl, and she just busted out crying. Like she was like, he busted out crying. All her trauma was like leaving her. And he was like, no, I gotta try it. So he did it, and same thing. He was just so grounded. He didn't cry, but he was just so grounded. He was like, I ain't never been like more grounded. And so fast forward to now, I've been smoking tobacco for a minute, and organic. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave a link to the website in the description if you like one, like some. I found myself, and rewind. He told me that like there's a legend that like tobacco is the only natural plant on earth. Like everything else comes from somewhere else, and that's why all these other plants take you to the stars and shit. But like tobacco doesn't. The only one that doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's interesting. And so that's like back to now. I've been smoking it, and my experience, let me tell you about it. First of all, it doesn't taste bad. Like the other tobacco, you don't get bad breath from it. You don't stink. You know what I mean? You wouldn't know, like, you know, you go like to a smoker, you know they smell that hard. It's not like that. It smells like a sweet vanilla, like a dark vanilla flower. The only way to describe them. And when I smoke tobacco, it's like I've never been more connected to earth, period. You see what I'm saying? In fact, I needed to even move through this and I say that because before tobacco, I literally, like, I had wisdom on empathy. You know, wisdom comes after knowledge. So it's like I've studied, and then I built my own, knowledge on it. That became wisdom. But I never had an understanding of it because I never truly felt empathy. But I saw something on TikTok once I was looking, and I saw something, and for that first time in my life, I almost cried because I saw something that happened to someone else. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what is this? I texted my friend, I said, yo, I think I'm sick. I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? This is not natural. Like, why do I care? If you think about it, this whole time for like years, I've been just thinking about, the other side, like them beings and shit. They don't give a fuck about human shit. You know what I'm saying? They really don't. The mother beings, they don't care at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was dealing with. And so as I'm bringing that down to here, using tobacco as a gateway to that, or a way to open up that door to bring that energy out here. In other words, bring all that feeling that I was feeling from my just solely this host body, and able to reflect those same feelings towards others and take in their emotions. It's like, holy shit, I genuinely care about people. Like, someone told me to pray for them, and I have not stopped thinking about them. I have not stopped thinking about them. The way I hug people now is so tender and like loving. It's like, bro, I love you. And I'm so grateful. Like, you know how like grateful Tanjiro be? And Demon Slayer, that's how I be, bro. Like, oh, thank God. God bless you. God bless you. Like, I be like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, boy. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I'd be this way. Ever. If you would see my video on TikTok, you'd be like, oh, no way. You know what I'm saying? But same dude, different outlook. Well, same dude, elevated outlook. You know what I'm saying? And after just working with tobacco, it's like, like I said in my last video, like a lot of people like to shit on tobacco, but it's like you don't know about it. And I've been told you the god of death. You know what I'm saying? I see myself as the earth spirit incarnate. You know what I mean? Period. I call it like I see it. And the god of death smokes tobacco straight. You feel me? Straight. You know what I mean? That's what he do. There's a reason for that. People don't be asking why the gods do the shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? They don't think about that shit. There's a reason why the earth spirit and earth's primal nature is death, darkness, why he smokes that. And I told you tobacco is the only original plant from earth, and I get that shit now. First, I didn't get it when he said it, but now I get that shit. Because let's say weed, which is on the opposite plane, which I can't be around weed. It's too high vibrational for me. You know what I'm saying? High vibrational. You feel me? And I put in quotes because to me, lower vibrational things are the highest. They look like they vibrate so because they just vibrate that fast. You know what I'm saying? And that same thing happens on the other side, the other polarity. But I say I'll deal with negativity, and then you got the other side, which is positivity. Just call it like that. But you see, weed, that's just not for me. But I have a friend that is all about weed, and we be on the same timing, but just we go about it in our own way. You feel me? And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Please, I always tell people, do what the fuck you do. Do what you need to do to get through life. Do what I do. That's your ass. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. If I do what you do, I wouldn't be able to be me. But when I would smoke weed, bro, I would not enjoy myself. Like, I just wouldn't. I would hurt, pain and shit like that. When I smoked tobacco, when I first opened up the leaves and smelled it, I said, that's me. I said, this is me. This is me. This is me. You know what I'm saying? This is me. And I was breaking that shit down to my friend. I was like, she was telling me not to smoke tobacco, which is crazy when people tell me what not to do. Know all shit I know. But but I know I let the ego stunt. You know what I'm saying? I do that. You know what I mean? But and I'm always taking information, but it's still like, you see the shit that I be on. You know I'm not just doing shit. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm not doing shit just to do shit. I sincerely calculated shit. Like everything. Side note, everything you do should be calculated once you get to a certain point. Like I know why I eat bananas. I know why I eat as many as I do. I know why I eat yellow dragon fruit specifically. I know why I eat the quantity that I do. I know why I eat fish. I know why I eat a certain fish that I do. I know why I eat bread and a certain bread that I eat. I know the wine. I know why I like wine and the certain wines I do. Like red wine exclusive. I know why I smoke what I smoke. I know why I dress the way I dress. I know why I talk the way I talk. I know why I breathe the way I breathe. You know what I'm saying? It's important. That's self-awareness. That's self-awareness because the ego is calculated. You know what I'm saying? The ego is calculated. It's meant to be precise. See what I'm saying? And when you're just doing shit instinctually, which is fine because that's not God's natural, just instinctual. But when you start meshing, synchronizing, you know, the consciousness with the primal, you start to learn that, oh, this is why I do this. This is why I do this when I do this. This is why I feel this way about this. Shit like that. You feel me? Start dissecting God. You know what I'm saying? And dissecting God, you're able to bring God into you and be who God wants to be in your host. You know, in your host body. You're hosting God right now. Fuck. Oh, we're still going. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're hosting God right now. So think about that. What are you presenting? But anyway, but when I wouldn't feel good, like sure my imagination would go and shit, but after I wouldn't be able to dream. It's not, it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? When I smoke tobacco, as soon as I smoke, I start doing push-ups. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to people. I'm moving like I'm possessed. Earth spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving. I know how to move in death because this is the land of the dead. I can, you know, we can talk about that too. Goes into zombies and fungi. I need to make a whole thing about fungi because what? You know what I'm saying? The Most High is really a fungus. You know Zeus. If you look at the god of fungus is Zeus. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about that one. But yeah, like, and I can feel music for the first time, like the way I'm supposed to feel it. Cause I'm doing what I need to do to get through life. The vibrations is so intense. Like I've never experienced music to this degree, ever. I've never experienced feeling flesh. Like when I hug people, I'm telling you, bro, it's just like, you would think I'm in love. Like, bro, you think I've known you my whole life. I'm just absolutely madly in love with you. Cause I am, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be able to do that if I wasn't doing what I need to do. You feel me? Like, tobacco's really disrespected. Like, he has done nothing wrong. He's been tainted. That's what happened. Because, and look how I'm spitting, bro. The knowledge of death that you gain from smoking original tobacco is completely different than a pack of Newports. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit. That shit's horrible. That shit's horrible, bro. That shit, ugh. But this, bro, is like heaven. It's like I'm able to, like, bring that divine into me and experience heaven and hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to move through hell freely. Things don't bother me. I'm able to breathe, like, and I'm feeling my insides. Obviously, they're burning. You know what I'm saying? And this goes into cancer. This is why my profile picture is the cancer species. You see what I'm saying? Even though there's a little species called cancer, like these zodiacs aren't named that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They're not named that just for nothing. Like, you know, cancer is a serious thing. And either way it goes, I will have cancer. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the point, though. because I'm not going to get into it heavily, but think about what cancer is. Look at the definition of it. It's literally what? Cellular replication based on your genetics. Like rapid cellular replication. Oh, rapid cellular growth based on your genetics. I think that's what it is. Now, look at it like this. Just look at it as is, just by that definition, and we can apply it to here. Wolverine gets his hand cut off, he regrows it. That's cancer, by definition. You see what I'm saying? And think about that. If I don't kill my humanity the way I'm supposed to do it, not the way someone else thinks, you know, but by the way I'm supposed to do it, that's how you evolve. That's how you know what I'm saying? Think about this. Does a crab identify with their shell or who they are on the inside? Because, you know, they molt. And like Friedrich Nietzsche said it, the human is temporary. Human is temporary. Temporary. See what I'm saying? But he says it. Y'all ready for it. When philosophers say it, when other philosophers say it, y'all ready for it. When I say it, it's crazy. But nah, like, it's supposed to be temporary. But the difference is, this cancer eats at my humanity, eats at my nurture instead of my nature. Let's say that. See what I'm saying? Eats at my nurture, not my nature. This is why I got keys today. I had some keys, bro. I started shaking them. Oh, I was so happy. I was like, this is why babies do that. The vibrations that come through some keys jingling is intense. It's like nothing better than, like, that is the shit. You have a child, give them some keys, bro. Play some music with some bass. Them niggas can take it. I'm telling you, they want to feel that, because you understand they're closer to the primal nature than you. The primal nature is just feeling vibrations. It's dark. You have to be able to feel. Them niggas want to feel something. Why they always punching each other and shit like that? And always want to touch them, put something in their mouth. They need to feel. Shaking the keys, bro, that is a luxury. Being able to experience that to that degree. What? Joy. Pure joy. You know what I'm saying, bro? And like, but bro, like, really like keys. Really like keys. But yeah, man, like, since this helps me connect to Earth, connect to, you know, who I am, I'm able to connect to everyone how I'm supposed to, how Earth intends to connect to people through me. That is what I do. You know what I'm saying? And since we are in sync, I've always wanted to connect like people like this anyway. Like, I've always wanted to be able to express love and like move freely and breathe how I breathe. Like, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I did notice, there was always something on my heart that was bothering me. And my acupuncturist was like, there's something up with your heart. You know, this also goes into the cancer, because people think the heart chakra is not connected to the heart. The heart chakra is connected to your kidneys and whatever endocrine gland makes white blood cells. Your crown is connected to your pineal and your heart. That's what that is. See what I'm saying? But he's like, there's something with your heart. I'm like, yeah, I know. I would always have tremors and shit like this. I started smoking. Every time I'm like, I can feel it breaking down. I can feel it breaking down in my heart and then spinning up. And I'm like, oh my God, I can breathe. Because I'm killing whatever was stopping me from being pure of heart, from being pure. That's dying. I'm watching that die. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally watching my old self die. I'm watching not my old self, I'm watching my current nurture die, and watching all the demons, like lower nature, feed off of it. You know what I'm saying? Rise up. You know what I'm saying? My lower self, my true self, breaks this down. I'm helping them break down the image. And then they feed off of the remains. This goes into the first dimension. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but this goes to the first dimension. I'm sending them all the way back down. All this fakery back down. And building it back up. This is alchemy. Now, this is a serious thing. Are you really willing to watch your, like, when it comes to spirituality, when spirituality gets real, like, are you, like, people always talk about, you know, shedding and, you know, moving on, but are you really willing to sit and experience and feel your humanity literally break down, feel every vibration? Can you sit with, like, feeling all of that shit break down, get fed off by something else, and then feeling that something else rise up? Can you feel that? Can you take that? See what I'm saying? Spirituality is not pussy. It's not. If you can't watch yourself die and enjoy it, this is not for you. You know, you can go, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know, my channel is not for you. You know what I'm saying? You can go watch someone talk about star seeds and twin flames. And I love the whole concept of that shit. It's cute. You know what I'm saying? But it's supposed to be out there, boy. Talking about bullshit. But But yeah, man, like tobacco's a blessing, bro. Tobacco's a blessing. I literally feel like I'm possessed and I can move, but I'm possessed by me. You know what I'm saying? I'm possessed by who I am. And I can talk more, I can sing better. And the way I start dancing, I start drumming. I've always loved drumming, but I can drum when I smoke. Couldn't do that before. Couldn't do it before. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like, you know, the more I bring myself into myself, I can eat less and less. I'm stuffed, and all I had today was some bread and tuna. Stuff. Granted, it was a sizable loaf, but still. I don't need to eat as much anymore because I'm feeding off myself. Self-sustaining. Goes into starfish. You know what I'm saying? Goes into starfish mentality, but you know, I like throwing the animals because I like to give credit to the consciousness that it is. You feel what I'm saying? Because all of life that you see is a reflection of the subconscious. These are all aspects of self, and I know this. I have wisdom on it. Do I have a full understanding? No. But do I have wisdom? Yes. In other words, my own knowledge? Yes. See what I'm saying? But I love to big up the animals, big up the lower nature. I give rise to the lower nature. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I'm killing myself for them. I'm dying for my niggas. For my niggas down under. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The ones that's locked down, I do this for. Because you gotta understand, like, my teacher had said a while back, he was like, see, the demons in the Kalipov, meaning shell, Hebrew, shell, was, this world was built on top of that. And when I look around, you know, I apply everything, and now I'm like, oh, nah, this society was built on top of the real society. As in, my nurture was put on top of my nature. And I don't like that. See what I'm saying? I don't like that. If you knew what these guys were saying, boy, you be scared. You be terrified. You know what I'm saying? But you be talking shit. You be talking big shit. Especially the predators. But bees is cool. They be cool. You know what I mean? Wish I would stop swatting at them. Same thing with wasps. But they ain't gonna hurt you. Spiders, all that, ain't gonna hurt you. But you know what I mean? They trying to get through life like you. You feel me? But yeah, when I realized that, oh no, this stuff is built on top, breaking that shit down, how do I break that shit down? Well, God already knows how to do that. Well, that's why I am God. So what I need to start doing? Well, I know there's tools around me that I can use to kill my humanity. Okay. But let me find the ones that kill not only my humanity, just my humanity and not my true self. Let me find them. So then that's what it takes to get, then I start getting to myself, and then I started, okay, that's why I do this. That's why I do this at this time. That's why I do. That goes into all that. You feel what I'm saying? It's important to know why you do things that you do. But yeah, yo, that's why, like, tobacco is the shit. You know what I'm saying? Bigging up tobacco, man. Big death. Big death. But yeah, y'all, that's me.